Guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be reviewing, because I got a request for Call of Duty 4 for the Xbox 360, which I may add it's definitely my favorite game for the 360. I think it's way better than Halo 3 in all aspects, and even multiplayer. I know I'm going to get some heat for that, but let's see what I think of the game, shall we? Okay, so the story for this game, is pretty much like any other war, game. You're a good guy. You gotta kill the bad guys. You're in the army or the military. I don't exactly know what branch of the army. It doesn't really matter. And pretty much you have to kill the bad guys. You're in search of this one bad guy, who's a terrorist. He leads a terrorist organization. Like many of these type of games, always fighting terrorists or whatever. But as in all shooters, the story mode, the story of the game isn't as important as the gameplay and the graphics, etc. So yeah, so story in this is pretty much second to gameplay. So the gameplay of Call of Duty 4 is just amazing. It's just such a fun game. As you can see here, I mean, you pretty much in this scene you're on a hill and you just gotta kill everybody. I mean, anyone you see. The controls are really good. No complaints with the controls. At least none that I can find. Everything just runs really smooth. I mean, the frame rate is great. You never see any lag in the game. Where there's just too much on the screen to handle. But I mean, just the gameplay is superb. Very rarely. I mean, I've beaten this game I think 2 or 3 times, and I mean, never once did I get just sick of playing it. It's just such a fun game. With a lot of these games, you will get sick of playing them, but I mean, I have games now, like I just reviewed Time Shifts, where I just got sick of playing that, and even Rainbow Six Vegas. But this game, I mean, from the second you pick it up, you'll be just hooked on it, and it's just so fun. I mean, multiplayer, which I'll get to later, I mean, it's exactly the same game, same style as single player, and that's not, doesn't happen a lot. I mean, that's how much trust they had in like the gameplay. It's really, I mean, I don't know if I would go to say it's absolutely flawless, but I mean, I haven't found that many flaws. I mean, sometimes sometimes it'll just be like, what makes it really good is that, and a lot of people will find this annoying, but like if you're shooting, the gun will shoot, the gun will jerk up, so you're not as accurate as you would be. I mean, but that's realistic, so nothing bad. Okay, so the graphics of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare are just fantastic, as you can see. I mean, everything just looks so real. I would definitely say they're up there with Halo, and but I mean, I would say this is definitely one of the best looking games on the system. I mean, look, as you can see, the ricochet, like the bullets flying and bouncing off of things. Just, I mean, it just looks like, I'm not gonna say it looks like you're watching a movie, but I mean, they put so much little detail into this. I mean, you see the explosions like in the earlier scene when the airstrike happened. I mean, the dirt right there, the smoke looks so real. I mean, that you can tell they really put a lot of time into this game, and I mean, this is definitely one of the best games on the Xbox 360. I mean, they're already, the hype for it is for Call of Duty 5, World at War is already just so heightened. There was Call of Duties 1, 2, 3, 1 through 3, and however many other spin-offs they had, but none of them made the series, matter in so many people's eyes as this game. I mean, and cars are flying by, helicopters are coming, so many explosions. It's just they did their homework when making this game, and it shows, which is why it's such a loved game. So, I mean, if you just, I mean, here, I mean, this will go into more of gameplay, but I mean, you get to fire rockets. You're flying on the back of cars. It's just such a fun game. Okay, so this is multiplayer action. It's me playing on Xbox Live. If you want my gamer tag, just ask me in a comment, and I'll gladly play with you guys. The cool thing about the online isn't it doesn't just go by kills. It actually doesn't go by kills at all. I mean, in the scoring, it goes by a point system. And if you kill someone, you get 10 points, and if you assist on a kill, you get 2 points. Excuse me, as you'll see right here. Or it might have just passed. I don't know. I wasn't looking, but so if you assist in a kill, you get 2 points. And it does it, and with the points that you're gaining, that is your experience points. And what the whole experience points does is you can gain different types of attributes. You can gain, in this, another thing with that goes right along with the attributes. And you can see here another thing. It has a kill cam, so you can see who killed you, where they killed you. It's just awesome. It's like a little instant replay, which you don't really see in shooters. But the experience points are pretty much, you can gain classes, and when you get go up in a class, you get different types of guns. You get different attributes to those guns. You can get a sight with a laser. You can get RPGs. You can get a bunch of different things, and it just really makes you want to keep playing the game, because I mean, it's like in World of Warcraft, you gain your level, but I mean, this really makes you just get addicting to it, because you want to go up in class, you want to be the best, and this really is the most addictive online to me personally. I think it blows Halo out of the water. I know, like I said earlier, I'm gonna get some heat for that, but I don't care. Definitely, it's just awesome. It's just great online. Okay, so Call of Duty 4, I think, is probably the best game on the Xbox 360. It came out around a year ago, just in a great year for gaming. You had BioShock, you had, Mario Galaxy, you had Halo 3. This is definitely up there. I mean, just every aspect of the game is just so good that that you just want to keep playing it and playing it until you beat it. I mean, the one gripe that I do have is that I'm not gonna say it's a very short game, but it's a pretty short game. You can probably beat that in like 10 to 12 hours, which I guess maybe is on par for a shooter, but every level, I was gonna show the last level, but I didn't want to spoil it, because that is it's just such an intense last level to finish the game. It's really fun. I'm still trying to figure out what format works good, what I should rate. I'm sticking with the gameplay, graphics, and story, and if the game has a good multiplayer, then I'll do a multiplayer, aspect of the game. And I think I'm going to have a little video like this at the end, just to say my thoughts, and I'll give it a score, unlike how I did last time with each thing, giving it a score and then the average, because that's just, I mean, the final score is all that matters. So pretty much, before I keep rambling, I would give I would give Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare for the Xbox 360 a 9.7 out of 10. Just what lost it was just the shortness, and honestly, I don't want to give a game a perfect score, because who knows what the perfect game is. So I'm gonna say that it's a 9.7. Definitely go out and try it if you haven't, which I'm sure you have. So I hope you guys like this review. Leave your feedback down here for me, so I know what format's working good, or if I should just stop doing this altogether. So, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.